Nākamajās minūtēs dosimies uz kādu augstākās.
And during the next minutes we will visit some higher education institution where controllers both for Latvian air transport needs and for the companies outside Latvia are being trained. Also aviation technicians and logistics specialists are educated here. But we are really happy to tell you that just recently the first pilots graduated this school and they have already started their work in air transport in Latvian National Air Company. Let us go to the school.
Rīgas Aeronavigācijas institūts ir viena no vecākajām.
Riga Aeronautical Institute is one of the oldest higher education institutions in Latvia. During the long years of our operation, we have prepared 40,000 specialists in different fields of work, both in aviation, related to the aviation in general, to the transport, to the air transport, to the land transport, and also sea transport.
Tas ir sadalīts divos tādos lielos virzienos.
We have two major specializations. One is more tightly connected with the aviation, while the other with economics and administration.
Ekonomikas un vadības virziens.
The economics and administration specialization involves education of logistics specialists who will be able to plan the most effective route for transportation of the cargo, irrespective of the kind of transport to be used. These persons will be trained as managers of different levels, who may as well join the existing company or start their own business. However, we are more interested in matters closer to the aviation. It turns out that Riga Aeronautical Institute trains not only aviation technicians and air traffic controllers, but also pilots. Besides, pilots who already today carry passengers, for example, of a national air company.
Tas ir, protams, vairāk tās sapņu profesijas.
Of course, these are more those dream professions. They are mechanics, also electricians, controllers, and finally also pilots, who are representing our most recent program. This year we have the first graduates who already fly.
Pēc Air Baltica pasūtījuma mēs esam sagatavojuši.
Upon request of Air Baltic, we have prepared already 8 pilots. Some of them already work in commercial flights. Besides, these are the pilots who have, of course, undergone extremely thorough selection. However, they started the studies only with a dream about the profession of the pilot.
Šobrīd vienīgie, kas piedāvājam tik tiešām.
Currently, we are the only ones who offer all necessary training until the acquiring of the final license, with what the person may apply to the air company and start a successful career. But very interesting is the fact that training of the pilot just partly takes place here in Riga. Essential part of the training takes place in sunny Miami, and the reason is extremely rational.
Protams, ka tā ir lētāka degviela.
The fuel is cheaper, even twice cheaper. There are as minimum 300 sunny days. Students may study well, train their flying skills. Besides that, our pilot school has the necessary devices, planes, helicopters. Also, maintenance fees reduce. Living in that place is cheaper than here. So, all in all, it is a benefit for such big program.
Apkopes izmaksas samazinās.
Turklāt institūtā ir.
Besides, it is possible to take so-called courses at the institute that allow to acquire specific professional skills. However, one may also study longer in order to acquire bachelor's or master's degree.
Koncepcija ir tāda, ka mēs dodam augstākās izglītības diplomu.
Our concept is that we issue not only diploma of higher education for the respective profession, but provide also practical knowledge in specific field. It is a knowledge of pilots, knowledge of controllers in the field of air control, as well as in the field of technical operation.
Mūsu programmu arī tā īpatnība ir tāda, ka mēs.
Our programs are specific with their orientation towards practical skills, and therefore we welcome students who wish to acquire practical skills and to find themselves in their chosen profession as soon as possible. We offer 30 different courses for those who do not wish to study long in bachelor's, technicians or master's programs.
Esam droši, ka kādā no nākamajiem.
I am sure that in one of the next broadcasts we will be able to meet some of the pilots who carry the passengers of National Air Company and tell about the youth who after graduation of Riga Aeronautical Institute have found jobs in other places within the specific field. Gins, whom we met at the school but whom we usually more often meet at the airport, where he acts as director of the ground handling department, certifies that the skills acquired at the school actually prove to be useful in real work.
Tad, kad es atnācu šeit mācīties, es zināju.
When I came here, I knew what I want to study. At that time I worked as a mid-level manager, had some connection with planning of the budget, had to plan the annual budget for the next year, all such tasks necessary for managing employees. So I came here with such very curious feeling. I was very hungry for the knowledge. I knew what I need. I took it consciously. Upon graduation of this higher school, I have obtained the trust in my abilities. We cannot leave out the fact that the Institute succeeds well also in scientific work. Besides, it has a well-established international cooperation. Last year we had an interesting scientific conference organized on the basis of our institute by International Civil Aviation Organization. Director of the European Regional Agency, Almeida, took part in this conference, and he expressed himself approvingly about our programs, not only within the field of aviation control, but also in general field of aviation.
Мы сотрудничаем с такими известными организациями, Европейская организация Евроконтроль.
We collaborate with such well-known organizations as European Organization Eurocontrol and the other state air navigation company Kaz Air Navigation from the Republic of Kazakhstan and with other companies. Here we deal with the issues concerning elaboration of methodology and methods for preparing of the specialists, controllers, communication specialists and other aviation specialists. The other specialization is connected with the manufacturing. Here we develop projects upon request of the aviation companies.
Pēdējais, ko mēs tagad darām, ir mums ļoti laba sadarbība ar Kazakhstan.
We have started a very good cooperation with the Republic of Kazakhstan, Air Navigation of Kazakhstan. Just recently we have prepared 400 specialists for them in different fields connected with aviation. Besides this, we participate in scientific work at Kaz Air project connected with establishment of geodesic system in this field.
Lieki piebilst, ka šī izglītības iestāde
This educational institution provides also good living conditions and infrastructure for acquiring all knowledge. And I would like to believe this was not the last time we visited Riga Aeronautical Institute.